All right, so going on to Splatoon news, because we'll move the other news stuff from Smash to the esports section, kind of all news that we have later on. Oh, so that's a little tease there. So Splatoon is getting another update as well. But before I go into that, there was a new stage introduced, which is a stage that everybody was been hyped for since last year, I believe. Camp Triggerfish finally came out. It's a huge stage,
big map,
huge stage, and I just don't know. I don't know. I played it a handful of times because I actually didn't realize that it came out, and I was just busy in life that whole weekend that it came out. But I've only got to play it, and it's really big. I really like it. They say that rollers and people who use Kraken are screwed in that stage, and I don't see how because I've actually done very well in that stage, honestly. But I do like the stage. I like it. That's really all I got to say about that. I don't know. I know you haven't played it yet so far.
I haven't been on my Splatoon in like a month and a half.
Well, you should because you got to start getting up your levels, man, because there's a whole update is happening. So before the update came out, there was a Japanese commercial that showed like brand new stuff. Like they actually showed this brand new gun right here that looks like basically the same like revolving type of gun, like the heavy weapon from like Team Fortress.
Tommy gun. Son.
Yeah. And not only that, the video showed a bucket, a goddamn bucket, and I was so
Game and Watch or what?
No, like it was just so funny. Like how random is it that you just have a bucket full of ink and just
That actually sounds really cool.
Yeah,
though.
that's the actual weapon, and that's actually coming out in the update. And they mentioned that like the commercial said it first, and then the update kind of laid out everything that was going to happen. Now, of course, with the update, they actually have a date. Everybody was coming out August. It has a date now, August 6th. What it brings in, you could bring squad battle and private battles.
I heard squad battles coming, yeah.
Yeah, so now you could actually, be ranked and play ranked stage with, your friends and whatnot. So you could actually, have the...
You can play with your friends and be on their team.
Finally, yes, yes. Like, remember there were times when you and I were playing
we were playing and we were on different teams. I was like, where's Ricky? I want to kill him. That's
exactly.
basically what I was doing.
Yeah. And there's that. There's private battle, finally. You could actually play a private battle of 4v4 or 2v2, which 2v2 sounds really interesting, honestly.
Interesting.
I think there's going to be more stuff coming out here. There's actually going to be new clothes, new weapons, which included the that Gatling like freaking huge gun, the bucket. Also 40 pieces of gear, so you get new clothing, which is awesome. I do like that. And then also the fact too that I was like, okay, you're getting new weapons, we're getting the stage, we're getting this everything in the update. But what about music? There apparently is going to be new music too, which I absolutely love. The fact that there's actually a preview song on there, which I really do like. It's supposedly from another band, because the whole Splatoon universe is really funny because it's like, oh, we have we have like this new band, and they're this is what's gonna play in the background, and there's the other band. There's like this whole universe that they're building up. It's like, I don't know, Splatoon's just so weird.
It's a world, man.
And I'm buying into it. I don't
awesome,
mind it at all.
awesome.
Yeah. And there's some, and you know what? Funny about this universe too. The Splatoon Twitter, the Japanese Twitter actually, had said that August, I believe it said 3rd through 5th, and I think that's gonna be all over the world too. Like they actually have a thing where, again, in the universe, they're like, we're unfortunately gonna have to close down Urchin Underpass. And it's going to be under construction. It's like, what? Like, they couldn't basically say, look, we're going to update this stage. You're not going to play for a couple of days. No, they have to reconstruct this. Like, it's just so dumb. Like, but I like it. I can buy into that.
They're making it seem like a whole universe. It's awesome.
Yeah, I do like that.
A whole new world.
Which kind of sucks because I think the trees are going to be gone or maybe moved to the middle. I'm not sure. Do you remember that stage? I think that was one of the stages that you I don't know if you liked or not.
I didn't like it.
But I think the giant tree that's in the beginning of the stage is gone. Like you saw a big X over
annoying.
it. I mean, you just inked it. It was just kind of cool. It seems kind of unsanitary, but you just ink a tree. Like it was just random. I don't know. I
just
liked
didn't
it.
like the stage.
I do like the stage, but I guess you share the sentiment of a lot of other people because a lot of people are happy about the change. I don't know. I myself.
I don't really care. I just didn't like the stage as a whole.
Maybe you'll like it now with this new update.
Probably not. Well, whatever. Hey.
And also, too, the official Splatoon Twitter Japan tweeted out a picture of an Octoling, the enemies from the single-player campaign, without the goggles, which it's very interesting because people are kind of hyped that, because there was a hack that showed that you can play the Octoling. So
I
maybe,
play an Octoling.
yeah, like if you can alternate from squid to Octoling, that'd be pretty cool too.
Yeah,
Especially
right. Why do I have to be a squid? Why do I have to be a kid? Why can't I be? Why can't I be an octopus?
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? That might also coincide with the private teams because you could differentiate octo versus the squid, that type of thing.
Well, I mean, colors are a thing. Too.
Colors too, but the character designs too, because it's gonna be different people wearing different clothes, that type of thing. So yeah, and also yes, another thing about this update too is that like I told you, dude, you got to step up your game because the max level right now is 20.
Yeah,
they're gonna up that to 50.
Holy hell! No. 25, no. 30, no. You know what? Fuck it. 50. What? Crazy.
No,
I'm about it. I'm level 10 still, I think.
I think last I remember you seeing, I think you were 14. I think.
Was I 14?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure I'm like level 10.
I think so. Well, we'll play again and find out.
Eventually. You know what it is? I just don't have. In order for me to play, I have to play on the Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Because I don't have I keep wanting to get the adapter.
Or the adapter.
The wire adapter.
Yeah, and you also need like a whatchamacallit, not a splitter, but a box, like a freaking, why can't I just remember the name of it? But a LAN switch. There you go,
yeah.
a LAN switch.
But see, I don't have one of those.
Yeah.
So I have to play on Wi-Fi, which
sucks.
Ricky's been in my house. He knows that my Wi-Fi in my room, my whole house gets Wi-Fi except my room. I can't play in my room. I have to like move my TV and my setup. I have to move everything into the office. And I'm just like, that's so much work just to play a game. I'm not about it.
And I told him, dude, you have a wire going into your room. Just get a switch. You get the adapter. You get like two, LAN wires, one for your computer, because that switch will actually get fed the internet. And you get the other two wires, your LAN wires, to go one to your computer and one to the Wii U. You're all set.
Yeah, it's something I'm looking into.
And they're cheap. Why? Because they're cheap. I actually bought one that has 8 ports like recently for like $20 or less, I believe.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it's actually pretty good. I have a lot of things wired though too. Because the router in my house is all about the phones and the tablets and the laptops.
Oh yeah.
Everything else that has a computer or the TV or the Blu-ray or the consoles are all connected by wire.
All right. I'll look into the splitter.
No, not a splitter. Switch. Don't get a splitter. The splitter
switch.
Actually will kill one connection for the other. So you don't want a splitter. You definitely want to get a switch.
I want the switch.
Yeah.
It makes so I can connect everything?
Yes.
All right, because I definitely, computer's life.
Yes.
So,
yes.
PC is life, so I don't want to disconnect PC.
So that's why you haven't played Splatoon.
Yeah, basically.
How we bought it back.
Oh, what up?
So and speaking of the level 20, apparently the developers had said that they were surprised a lot of people got to level 20 so fast. It's
why? It's only level 20. It's not really that hard.
It wasn't. It was not hard at all.
I got to what? I got to whatever level I am, whether it be 10 or 14, I don't know, in a matter of like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I remember in one sitting, because I think we were on the same level. I think we were on like 13, 14. And I remember one night, it was a Friday night, I had nothing to do. And I said, it's like, what, 6 o'clock? I'm going to get to level 20 tonight. Like, I was dead set on it. And I actually got to level 19, and it was like 1 in the morning. And I'm like, I got to go to sleep. I can't. I can't do this. But yeah, in a few hours, I went from like, mid-level 14, 15 to almost 20. That takes a lot of playing.
Yeah.
But also just the fact that it takes that little time too.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
But level 50 is going to be a lot harder to get to.
50 is going to be some World of Warcraft pre-expansion kind of shit.
Yeah, it's going to take you a while to get to that, honestly.
Month, maybe.
Maybe. But of course, it's the hardcores that'll get in like 2
days. The hardcore's going to get in like less than a week. So.
Yeah, exactly. But speaking of that too, remember I told you about ranked?
Yeah.
And the top letter you can get was A+, and you max out at 99 because that's how you level up on the numbers and you level up by the letter. Now, that is going to change as of the update. That will go up to S now.
S.
Yep.
S tier.
Mm-hmm.
Top tier, baby.
Yep. So that's about it for most of the update. As far as other thoughts from Splatoon, Nintendo actually thought that the female Inkling would make a big splash in the West, which would bring attention to the game. Which
she did.
Yep, she definitely did.
I'm a dude playing a female inkling, so.
Yep, and a lot of guys are too. I'm like, your name's Richard, but you're the chick. I don't get this. I don't. Okay.
I mean, play the guy.
I play the guy because you know what it is. It fits me. I don't want to, I don't know. It's not that I'm like against females or anything. It's just like I don't know. I just felt.
I like the design.
I
don't like the design of the guy.
I don't
either.
like
his little man bun.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I do like the design of the girl, but I'm just like, I'm just gonna stick with the dude because everybody else is like almost female. So
long hair, don't care.
Yep. And then one last thing about Splatoon, there's actually a stat that they've conducted. About 70 to 80% of Splatoon users use the control, the motion controls versus just the 2 sticks, which is good because it's actually more precise to use the gyroscope with the motion controls more so than the actual like 2 sticks. I find it very hard to use the 2 sticks, but if I can use the motion, it's actually much faster.
For the 2 sticks.
Yeah, that's you, man. I told you, man. I don't know. It's just very, very, very different.
The motion controls annoying.